Garden real quick because, hey, I might be old, but Spoon Man's an awesome song. If I'd have thought about it long enough, I would have picked Spoon Man as my own game name.
Alright, they're ready. Good luck, have fun. We're starting the game.
Man, I was just getting into Spoon Man there.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
going on? We're going to do a pause, please, so I can listen to the rest of this song. We haven't seen much PvT tonight, have we? It didn't seem like it, at least.
We haven't seen a single PvT match at all.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking that we've seen Zerg a lot.
Yeah, I think we have a Zerg in every game so far. There's gonna be some... I don't know about the other teams, but maybe they have a PvT.
And for those of y'all who are watching our stream, also feel free to email us at yogi@ivdyogitime.com or hit us up in-game if you see any of your casters out there. We will do replay analysis with you. So if you want to have someone get back with you and go over your gameplay from the games we got to see and maybe another loss that you've taken recently or something like that, we'll be glad to help you out. No cost to you. It's just something that we like to do as we grow the community of IvD people. We want everyone to be involved. So back to the game. I'll let you call it up.
Alright, in our top right we have our blue Terran player Lemondrops facing our yellow Protoss player Tryface.
Oh, come on, give us the zoom in. Give us the GSL zoom in.
Just zoom in and it's like
Tryface.
Are you doing that this time, you're calling them out?
No, I just was watching yours, and I always think it's neat when they do that in the game, in the championships, when they do that zoom in, super ultra graphic setting, you know. And Warbio brought up something else recently when I was just talking with him, and I bring this up to people who are watching just because he's a good player, so it's good to learn from. A lot of people do get focused on their graphic settings in the game, and that can actually get in the way from time to time. Like I personally, like I play on like high graphics, but I do keep reduced violence down because I don't like that blood splatter kill. It actually gets visually in the way of seeing what's happening. And I know you play on like lower graphics. Most pros play on lower graphics because you really want to be able to see what's actually happening, not necessarily all the prettiness.
Yeah,
So,
the thing is that it can get in the way. When it comes to the reflections and stuff, it can mislead you. And having all these explosions everywhere, Harsh and stalkers flying around, big explosions, it hides the army. It can mislead, can make you read the unit count wrong and stuff. That's why I don't like it.
yeah, I like the high graphic setting because it gives me enough, so I can, like, you can see the pylon this, you can see this, but the reduced violence makes the biggest difference because I don't want the big explosions. You know,
Yeah.
I want the unit to just be gone. Just get out of my way. And this is kind of interesting. Lemondrops started to work his way down the ramp, changed his mind, decided to make a in-base expansion instead of going ahead and putting it in place. And this early on, there's, besides a cannon rush, there's nothing to be worried about by putting it in place on its own. Nothing's going to get across this map that quick.
Yeah, it looks like Tryface is doing the same way they did last game. He's going for these two gateways with the cybernetics force, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see yet another 4-gate there.
Maybe he has, yeah, here goes gate 3 going up.
And we're gonna have a gate 4 with this pylon here. And there we go,
There
another
it is.
4-gate. And if Lemondrop doesn't put down a bunker here, it's gonna be pretty hard to defend. He only has his marines. Just now adding 2 more barracks, but it won't be any Marauder out at all.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like he is going ahead and morphing that that end base over. Maybe he's going to finish some saturation, but it looks like he's got a fairly decent saturation. Well, not completely, but fairly decent already. We've got the the SCV being chased back by the probe, who's going to lay down his forward pylon and make this really ugly, because one thing also is Lemondrop chose not to wall off his front.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of doing that. If you're playing, oh wait, we don't have the high ground visibility anymore, but it will, if he can get in there, he'll have the high ground visibility there.
Look at this though, we have 2 bunkers now going down, and if they get down before the attack comes, this might be actually a hold here.
Yeah,
But the thing is, Lemondrops needs to put down some SCVs though. He needs the SCVs in his natural so he can use the repair.
Yeah, absolutely. All right,
And here we go. There's a lot of stalkers here, and he might pick up the SCVs. No. Oh, but they get the Marauder here.
Look at that. And he is running past it.
Oh wow. Is he getting up?
That is absolutely huge. And once again, he's going for, when given the chance, he's going to go ahead and work on getting supply issues.
And he's killing a lot of SCVs there.
A lot of SCVs. Armies having to work their way up the ramp now into their own ramp. Should have another warp in coming any moment now to go along with this.
There it is, the high
ground
ground
warp in.
as well. And this is gonna hurt a lot for Lemondrops.
And now the workers did get this around on.
Yeah, but look at all the workers are falling. Right now it's 12 workers, 10 workers, 9 workers. He's plumbing down here against 22 probes.
He's got 35 minerals total. This warp in will occur before the pylon can fall. That last one won't. And now we got 2 bunkers empty, so he can go ahead and keep going after the workers first, just continuing to do an economic damage.
Yeah, and the tank can't really produce anything here. I mean, Lemondrops here, 5
and as soon as he drops in, he goes up and runs in again.
But now they're getting more and more Marauders here.
Yeah.
He needs to be careful not to overcommit him with the brigade.
Yeah,
and it's just the right thing, he just takes
he's expanding behind it. Really good.
Starts making all his probes again.
And that gives him, he is so ahead at this point.
Yeah, I mean, just look at his CV count. And Lemondrop's trying to take here, which I feel like he can do this because he don't have any CVs. And this is hurting his CV's production as well.
Absolutely. 8 workers right now. 3 mules in now.
Yeah, but if you just look at the income tab, right, the Terran is ahead right now, but as soon as these mules fall...
Absolutely.
I mean, you should support this, he's not pulling more and more ahead here.
And at this point, you know, this allows tryface to be absolutely greedy if he wants to. He actually could go ahead. He actually could go ahead and get a 3rd going as well if he wants to. The first medevac is coming out. He is still having to pump out these workers, having to rebuild up because he's supply blocked right now. Still only back up to 14 total workers.
Yeah.
And of course, 2 of those are mules. So, do mules count in your worker count? One is showing? I can't remember. We'll see. One's about to blow up. We'll see what happens.
No, I think they list only mules, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm just looking at...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do. Let's see, we're at 16 here. No, they do not count as a worker supply. Okay. Oh, and then we've got a warp gate coming out as well. Twilight Council standing up. Here comes the observer in to go ahead and take a look at what he's going up against.
Well, also, yes, to say that Twilight Council is probably going to be some DT follow-up here.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm really just surprised, honestly, to see another gas going up for Lemondrop right now when his mineral count is just barely, I mean, just barely getting above his gas already.
Looks like it's going to go for bio here with those medevacs, but...
And then
I
we
don't
got
know.
the warp prism working its way around. It is going over unloaded. We didn't load anything into it.
It looks like it won't be DTs. It looks like we're gonna have just more gates out. So I'm really surprised what this wireless console is for.
And I'm also surprised that he's taking an empty warp prism in. Even right now, he could stop and take a warp, put a warp under it, bring it over.
Yeah.
Because I hope he kind of thinks about that and considers it, because that warp in time is critical. And if you can drop and warp, that's just amazing.
Yeah. But we see as he's moving in. Actually, he just stops and waits there. Maybe he's gonna try to attack the front while warping in the back. We'll see. No, here we go. As he turns us into a pylon here.
It's opened up.
Oh, great reaction from Lemondrops.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
If he could have been dropping 6, that could have been more powerful.
yeah.
I mean, it's still good.
They might actually get this orbit. I wish we were huge. It's a small field right now. It's dropping to.
He is not changing his focus. He is letting it is firing 250, 240.
And it's still burning.
It is burning. So the money's going to have to go into it. At this point, we're seeing more money losing as we got to drop into the natural now.
Oh wow!
And this time he's got zealots eating away at this one. And it looks like he's going to do the same thing. He's not going to pull off. He's going to continue to try to hit.
But he needs to be careful though, because if he keeps throwing away all his units, he might let Lemondrops catch back up.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Lemondrop is supply blocked again. And working on getting a missile turret up. Getting a Viking just came out. And that Viking needs to start getting on patrol pattern ASAP.
Yeah, but right now we have upgrades coming out for tryface. We have the Colossus coming out. And the Colossus
looks like we're
is so good against this.
We've got a drop play coming.
Passing the observer though.
Passing the observer. We're going to watch this army shift over onto the high ground. And we'll see how this turns out. Are they going to get there in time? At this point you're saying, hurry up, you slow workers. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. How'd you know I was here? Oh, only half unloaded one.
And it doesn't pick up his armors. You can lose everything here, including the medevac. No,
he's just taking the medevac alone. People do not listen to the story. This is how Kerrigan started. You don't leave things behind, Charge is almost finished up here.
And another drop here, but this warping is gonna die and warping is cancelled. It looks like tryface is gonna try to be aggressive.
Yeah, at this point, he is supply blocked, so not much else he can do at this point. He's got the +1 going on, but that's it. +1 just finishing up for Lemondrop as well. Lemondrop is working on his +1 armor. Tryface is not. And both of them supply blocked at this point. He's going to need to load up into those bunkers.
Oh, if he gets good forces there, he can block the repairs. It looks like it isn't needed though.
One fell. Second one fell. He throws the Guardian shields up.
They focused on the Colossus, and the Colossus
falls. Colossus does fall. But we still got the Immortal standing.
Oh yeah, and
he's got some Marauders pushed out, but they can't be in a hilled position.
And SPs are getting pulled. There's nothing left there to defend.
Yeah, there's. He doesn't have. He's got 150 total minerals. He has to give the GG, and Tryface takes another victory. Another really good game there.
Yeah.
I do believe. I mean, Tryface took that, so it all worked out. But I do believe that